Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. This is What If Izuku Midoriya had a half and half quirk, part 5, I believe, or 4. As normal, I'll go back and check and see what number it is. So, I got the correct number, put it in the correct spot. Keep myself organized. I'm a little I like to keep stuff organized, as you see in my channel. Everything has their own spot. I set up a couple update videos, but I'll add a spot for them eventually. But let's begin our story. As you know, Izuku Midoriya. Wait, small pause. Before we start, I was thinking about Izuku's villain name. I was trying to think of it, and I'm just going to say Bago did call him Deku since they were kids, so he'll be using that as his villain name, Deku. So okay, let's continue our story. I just had to get that information part because I don't think I had Bakugo call him Deku in earlier parts of this What If story, but he does. So he's taking a liking to the name. As he Shigaraki, knocks on Midoriya. Midoriya, we have a job for you. And, Midoriya is, filling with his quirk canceling, collar. Because he has quirk canceling collars and he has got, quirk enhancing, bracelets. So, he's fiddling with them, just making sure he gets everything, learns everything about it. Oh, Gary, please come in. Not Gary. Shigaraki, boss. What do I owe this pleasure? It's like, I have a job for you, Midoriya. And he's like, I can't wait to see who's my new playmate. As he sends a picture, he's like, this one's more for you than for us. As he shows the picture of a document about Snipes, one of Snipes' psychics. I don't know if Snipe had a psychic or not, but he's going to have a psychic in this one. No, he has a couple. So let's just call this psychic called Ray. Not Ray. I don't know who I should call him. His name is really not important, really. His quirk is automatic targeting. How I'm not sure what Snipe's quirk was. I think it's something to do with aiming, I think, but I haven't done my background on that Snipe, but his is a minor version, I guess a minor version of targeting auto aim. Hacks from games. Kirigiri, not Kirigiri, sorry. As Izuku smiles, he's like, so this is a psychic to that hero, is it? She's like, I got an idea. He's thinking an idea in his head. He's like, so, boss, what do you want me to do? And, Shigaraki's like, I want you to, kill him. And, and Midoriya gets done thinking while he's talking to him. It's like, boss, I have a suggestion. As he whispers it in Shigaraki's ear. Shigaraki busts up laughing as he's on the ground just laughing his ass off. And Kirigu's like, what's wrong, young master? He finally composed himself. He's like, I love it. You're twisted, Midoriya. I approve. This is going to be so much fun. As Shigaraki's like, Gary, would you mind gathering broadcasting equipment to our one lesser basis? As, Kirigiri's like, yeah, but what's this about? Midoriya has something special planned for the heroes. And for the, generalist population. It's going to be so much fun. As, Kirigiri does that, he, one all for one. Sorry, the last part I was calling one for all for some reason. my apologies. One of my subscribers, mentioned that to me. Like, I appreciate, if I make a mistake, I'll fix it right away. I'll try to fix it. So, he goes to, All For One. He's like, Shigaraki, what do you need? He's like, yes, about Midoriya's first mission. He's came up with a interesting idea, as, he mentions it to, All For One, and All For One smiles. He's like, I knew the kid was bright. I didn't realize he had, I knew he held a grudge, but I didn't know he held that much of a grudge. And, Shigaraki's like, yeah, did it so much better what I had originally planned? As All For One's thinking, like, he's perfect. He's perfect for, to be Shigaraki's right-hand man. And he's like, he's still thinking about it. He's going to eventually, how well this does. He's definitely be the Shigaraki's right-hand man. Like the old saying, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. So, as me rambling on about that, and he's like, all right, I think I'm ready. He's like, Shigaraki hands him the face guard that he gets in like the second season, not the first season, because that one looks not all right, but the second one's really cool. Like majority of villain what they give a lot of whatever's give him that mask, that face guard over his mask. Not his mask, but face guard over his face. So he gets ready. He pulls on his normal pants and a green hoodie, puts the mask on. He's like, how do I look, you boss? And Shigaraki's like, you look terrifying, kid. Now it's time to begin the first step of your plan. And it's like, Izuku's like, it's time to play. As all right, Kirigiri, I'll call you when, I get the target. And Kirigiri's like, yes, call me Deku. As, he's like, what? He's like, what's that? Kirigiri's like, why do you name yourself that? Oh, it's a little bit of a nickname an old friend gave me. It means useless, but it has a positive meaning, but I kind of like the feel of it. I like to, make that in my new villain name, considering how I joined your organization, so I gotta have a decent villain name, so goodbye. As he walks away. He's not scouting, but I call it observing Snipe's psychic, and Snipe and his psychic are really close. So they're buddies. So they've been together since he became once he started doing the hero work. They were friends in the UA. So he sees them doing his stuff, not with Snipe, just doing some side work. Just couple muggers and stuff like that, small crime. As he's in the alleyway, and Midoriya's behind him. Ah, you must be Snipe's psychic. I'm a huge fan. As he's like, can I get your autograph? And he sees the kid with the mask. He's like, he's weirded out by that. He's like, kid, what's the face guard? Oh, it's sorry. It's something I came up with. It's to hide my scars. And so he kind of gets it. And he's like, all right, young man. As he puts the autograph. He grabs Snipe's psychic hand and injects him with like a pin. My space is going by. Ejection pen as he's wiggling. He's struggling to stand up. Night night, Mr. Hero. Night night. As he falls, he has his phone. Kirigiri, I have my first guest. As portal me and him to the location. As a character is like, yes, Deku. And he's like, this is going to be so much fun. As you know, Kiryu gets there, he opens the portal, and you know, Izuku grabs the sidekick by the collar and throws him in the portal. He's like, let's begin. Get the table ready. Get the chair ready. As you know, he has the quirk canceling chair from Canon, and plus he has the collar on him, just for good measure. Midoriya likes to be prepared. He's like, Gary, is the equipment set up? And he's like, yes, Deku. And Shigaraki's like, I can't wait to see this. This is going to be so much fun. And he's like, I'm very glad I saved you, Midoriya. I mean, Deku. As you know, Midoriya's like, me too. I think we'll work. I think I'll be able to, you know, think I'll work well under you, boss. As you know, he does a little bow, and you know, Shigaraki's, you know, happy about this because he like in the last part, he's showing him some respect. Midoriya shows respect because he's not stupid. Like I said, he wants to be on his good side because you know that decayed thing is a problem for Midoriya. So he's like, all right, it's top of steps. All right, he's all set up. Cameras are rolling, and he's broadcasting on the internet as well. So they got a device to, you know, scatter the signal so they can't, you know, locate where it's being broadcast. As, you know, Shigaraki, you know, set it all up for him. He's like, all right, Deku, 3, 2, 1, action. As, you know, hello, you know, heroes and ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Playtime with Deku. As he has a hood over to Deuce's face, like, today's special guest, our very first guest of our very first episode of Playtime with Deku. He pulls it. It is Snipe's most trusted sidekick. What a shame, you know, Snipe, you know, didn't save this poor soul. Means, as you know, let's begin our game. Now, the rules are simple, really. You both, you know, you survive the longest wins. And you might live. Highly doubt it, but let's continue our time. I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoy our show. Let's begin. As you know, they're all paying attention. Kirigiri and Shigaraki, they're being quiet because they want to see this. All right, let's start with the fingers now. One of my favorites. As he has a container. She's like, all right, wakey. He's like, where the hell am I? Kid, what's going on? Welcome. I like to introduce myself. I am Deku, and you're my first guest. With Playtime with Deku. You see, we're broadcasting, as he points at the cameras, on the TV air and on the internet. How technology is so advanced nowadays. Quite fascinating. But let's get back to the rules of the game. Now, he sets the hunting knife down on the table. There's a table right next to the psychic. He's like, very well. This is how this is going to play. The rules are simple. If you survive Playtime with Deku, please rate, subscribe. It's on YouTube. Please, subscribe and click the bell icon for future episodes of Playtime with Deku. As he's doing that. And he's like, all right, now this first part of our game is, how much you could scream while I'm cutting off your fingers. As he's smiling underneath his face guard. He's like, finally, some playtime. As that goes on, and he's cutting through, his fingers. He's like, stop it, please, stop it. As, Midoriya grabs his face and grabs his face and looks him straight in the eye, real close, like, I have nothing personal against you personally, Mr. Psychic, but your friend, Snipe, he took away someone very important to me. So, eye for eye, blood for blood. But there is still a chance. You can survive this. My games are not rigged for total failure. So, it's like, you did well, pretty well. You screamed a little bit, but you haven't lost the blood. As, he injects, he has, like, we can't have you die now. So he has fresh blood for him. So, he could continue his game. Like, all right, you see this device over here? It's to make sure, he doesn't pass out and die. I would hate to break him so soon. As, this being broadcast and everyone's freaking out about it, we'll cut to Toga and Dobby. They're at another safe house. They moved because they don't know where's Midoriya and the villain group, the small villain group, has stopped all operations because they lost their main boss. So they go in their own separate ways. It's like, as Toga smiles brightly, look it, it's Izuku. He's like, there's my deku. And Dobby's like, what do you mean, Toga? Look, on the TV. As, they're seeing Midoriya. Midoriya? And he's like, what happened? Do you know where is this broadcast live? And, she's looking on her phone, and she sees it's broadcasting not only on the television, but online as well. It's like, goddamn kid. He's gone over the deep end this time. Crap. As, we cut to Midoriya's mother and, his uncle, Overhaul. Overhaul, take a look at this. And she's like, he sees his play. He's like, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. He's listening to as Inko walks in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Deku. Welcome to Playtime with Deku. Our first guest. And, it's, he sees the first part and Inko's laughing. He's like, oh, my son. He always was a kidder. And, Overall's like, what do you mean, sis? My son has always mentioned this before. He always wanted to torture someone on live television. And apparently, he's broadcasting it on online as well. Smart play, son. Smart play. I knew he would get away from being captured. It was only a matter of time. So we'll cut to, Midoriya. All right. I drained enough blood from you. I got what I want from this individual. Now it's time for sudden death. Now, you see these. As, he's used his own blood. He uses the psychic's own blood for playtime with Deku. So, he has a hardened, blood ball. He's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen. This is called a blood ball. I'm able to dense it to hard to make it, liquid and change its shape. As, he changes it to like a figure of All Might. No, a figure of Snipe. He's like, see? As he, snaps his head off. Now, you might notice I have a little grudge, against, Snipe. That's more of a personal matter, but enough of that about that. Let's get back to our show. As he forms back into, it's like, so, open up. As he shoves it down, he's like, oh. He's like, what the hell's wrong with you, kid? You broadcasting this? You're sick. And Midoriya's like, oh, I know it. I know it way too well. But let's continue. As he's shoving more balls down his throat. And he's like, open for the train. As, he's shoving, and he's falling. All right. Let sudden death begin. As spikes start pulling out. I love doing this. Spikes start pulling out his body everywhere. He's not, he's, like what's normal. He's avoiding, major organs. He's like, huh. As this continues for about an hour. He does this for an hour. each hour, like each time he puts even more balls in, you know, he's shredded up like majorly. And he's like, as he's struggling to breathe, as his hand falls, oh, that's unfortunate. We have our first loss today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Remember, please subscribe to Playtime with Deku. Until next time, bye-bye. As the feet cut back. And we're gonna stop it here. It's 20 minutes, so I'm gonna see how you guys like this part. You know, hope you guys have a good day and night. Just my time zones. Bye-bye.